Coach said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. Mind on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wishing my condition ain't ever gonna go away.
Just came right out of Aberdaron, straight over to Newquay, and we anchored. And we're going to be anchoring here all night until the morning and set off by 7 o'clock for Pwllheli. And it is stunning.
Wishing I was deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise.
So we just left our anchorage at Aberdaron, we're in Newquay. And now we're heading off north, basically, up Cardigan Bay, looking for our first waypoint, which is a massive great big buoy, colour patches, and routes on helm. And that's Newquay. And it's a gorgeous day. Well, it's going to be, but it's a bit chilly at the moment. And we've got good winds, and we're going to be on the water now for about 6 hours before we get to Pwllheli. So hopefully we're going to see some dolphins and stuff.
And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, setting me up on my pony, on my boat. Now if I were Roy Rogers, I'd sure enough be single. I couldn't bring myself to marry an old dame. Will it just be me and Trevor? We'll go riding through them movies, then we'd buy a boat and on the sea we'd sail. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, setting me up on my pony, on my boat.
Cardinal marker, our first waypoint for a change of course on our sail from Newquay to Pwllheli. So we're very pleased to see it. And that's now our new course of direction.
And if I were like lightning, I wouldn't need no sneakers. Well, I'd come and go whenever I would please. And I'd scare 'em by the shade tree and scare 'em by the light pole, but it would not scare my pony on my boat out on the sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, setting me up on my pony, on my boat. upon my pony, on my boat.
In the middle of Cardigan Bay, sat on a bucket looking for a boy. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth in that order. Well, that's the causeway, boy, and that means we can now turn and head for Pwllheli. It's felt like a million years since we got to it. But we're here.
There's a place where the boat leaves from. It takes away all of your big problems. You could worries, you could drop them in the blue ocean, but you gotta get away to where the boat leaves from. Pick me up.
This is us arriving at Pwllheli Marina. John on helm. Don't give me a dirty look when you just asked me to do it.
Pick me up. Pick me up. Pick me up.
20 to 4. Done it in quite good time.
I gotta go. Yeah. Pick me up.
Well, here we are at Pwllheli Marina. A bit different from last night's mooring. There's Red Dragon. And there's a massive 50-foot yacht. Very quiet, very calm.
So, this is us leaving Pwllheli after a hair-raising exit from the marina with 1.3 metres of water underneath us. John needs a cigarette now, definitely.
More than a cigarette.
Bit of a bleak morning. We've had a sunny start so far, so this is the first one we've done in the rain. But looks like it could turn into a nice day later on. And we are heading for now
Aberdaron Bay. We're going to anchor there and wait for the tide through Bardsey Sound, and then off up to sail the canal from Barn into the Menai Strait.
That's the plan. Let's see how that works.
Close the door on a short night, lift the lid on the daylight. 6:09 West Tennessee time, and I buy all my days at the same place where the girl sells her nights to a god of ocean tides. All night long, writing poems to California, melodies of failure and the people I have known. Away, meanwhile, somewhere west of Carolina, in a congregation of strangers, we're digging holes to China. Then we pray to our reflections in the water when it rises. I said, headlights pin the highway down, Jesus spins the world around, and I'll spend all my tomorrows coming down. Goodbye all my days. I know I said I never loved you, but I might just try again tonight. Truck stops and river guides, gas stations of the cross, following a ghost, following a ghost. I pray the water wash away the memories and the cost. And carry me south to the sea, along with your memories of me. We are born in the water, now we'll return to the colored lights, the birthday cakes, candle wax,
favorite place.
We are coming in here to Aberdaron Bay, where we would have liked to stop and have breakfast, but unfortunately we left an hour later than we should have done, so we're just going to go scoot right through and then head through there, which is Barnsley Sound. Shame, it looks like a nice place to have had breakfast. Managed to get our way through the lobster pots, which are everywhere in this bay. Just going to do a sweep of Aberdaron Bay because we've just arrived a little bit early to go right through Barnsley Sound. And why are we killing time, John?
The time in Barnsley Sound, the tide through Barnsley Sound to be there at 5 to 10.
There we go. Some nice caves in the rocks there. It'd be good if you had time to go and have an explore in the dinghy. In fact, the whole bay is beautiful. And there isn't an awful lot here. There's just that one little town down there at the bottom. Everything else looks like quite a nice place to camp, John.
And there's Barnsley Island. We're actually just coming through the sound now. And there's another boat on the horizon. Coming through the other way.
Just wanted to get the little house on Barnsley Island. Not sure who lives there. We'll have to own a boat, that's for sure. Bit lumpy here, there's waves. Let's see.
That's a lobster pot. That's a horrible thing. We hate that.
We could let this love be the fading sky, or we could drift all night into the new sunrise. Pass me a drink or maybe two, one for me and one for you, and we'll be free, 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 free. Here comes corner winds and the changing tide. We better drop them sails and get inside. When will the weather ever let us go? I guess we'll have to wait until the trade winds blow, and we'll be free, free, free.
And then the sun came out. It's suddenly stunning.
There's nothing in between what we are.
Over there is Cardigan Lane, maybe. That's where we're going to anchor tonight. But we've actually decided the wind and the tide are with us to just go straight for the bar. So we're going to go heading for Cardigan Bar.
Drunken hearts and our tired bones, but I'll just take one last look around. Yeah, and every place feels like a familiar town, and now we're free, free. Don't you wanna be free? From time to time a little free. And I'm free. I know you're free. Feels so good to be free. Free.
This is the green flag that I've just mistook for a lighthouse on the horizon. So we've decided Ruth's going to keep lookout from now on.
Yes, considering that's what we were aiming for as our destination, and look where we are in the middle of the bloody sea.
I can see another lighthouse now.
Mr. Magoo on helm.
There's lighthouses everywhere.
Yeah, this is the lobster pot area. Right, I actually think we can see a lighthouse now.
We can. Is it?
C5, this is C4. And there's a wreck behind there.
Are you sure this is C4? I guess so. Or we'll hit a wreck.
The southern wind sings again a night a lullaby. Baby powder beach under my feet has got me rolling, and the breeze through crackling leaves like a daytime campfire burn. And the ship is off to sea, and the wicked is a churn, as the southern wind sings again a night a lullaby. You could jump right in, let the music pull you in. You could jump right in, or lose yourself again, as the southern wind sings again a night a lullaby. There's a place the locals go and no one knows where to find it, and the river starts to flow inside the clouds of misty mountain. The water from this stone below becomes a blue-green fountain, as the southern wind sings again a night a lullaby. You can jump right in.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm trying to film and steer at the same time. This is Carnarvon. We're just passing Carnarvon Castle. Carnarvon Marina. But we're going to carry on down to Dinorwic Marina because it's closer to the Swellies. We need to get through the Swellies tomorrow. And then on to past Beaumaris, around Puffin Island, hopefully see some seals, and then into across the Conway, up the Conway River, and home basically, to Dragon's New Mooring. It's been a long day, it really has. Well, here we are, Dinorwic Marina. We didn't think it was this marina, we thought it was different. So we're waiting for the lock gates to open, and then we're going to raft up against another boat, and then we're going to get cleaned up and go to the pub. Instant relief. Just waiting for the lock to open now to get out of Port Dinorwic, and and then we're off to the Swellies and Conway. Leaving Las Vegas.
That's where we've just come from, Port Dinorwic. Heading off the last stretch of our
Wonderful
trip. And hopefully, the boat in the distance, we might be able to follow him through the Swellies. Depends how much ground he gains on us, really. But nevertheless, we're so expert now. We'll probably be able to do it ourselves anyway.
blindfold.
We'll be sailing through it in no time. John on helm, as always. Because it's the most boring job in the world. He hasn't seen anything this trip except the front of our boat.
Try to sell something that just can't be bought. Say it's the latest and the greatest, but I know that it's not. Be somebody you don't wanna be. Didn't even exist last year, but now it's what we need. Oh no, not me. Oh no, not me. 'Cause I'm headed home. I'm headed home. Try to tear down something that should never be torn. I guess it won't be green around here when they're born. Once it's really gone, then it's really gone for good. And just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Oh no, not here. Oh no, not now. 'Cause I'm headed home. I'm headed home.
Our mast entering the Swellies.
Go somewhere you're never gone. Sing something that you never sung. Think about something that you never thought. And if you're gonna give everything you got. Oh yeah, right here. Oh yeah, right now. I'm headed home.
They're in line.
Oh yeah, right now. We're heading home. We're heading home. We're heading home. We're heading home.
Prices Point beeping. John? What have you just done?
And decides after 70 years that what he goes there for is to unlock the door. Well, all around him criticize and sleep.
fractal on a breaking wall. I see you, my friend, and touch your face again. Miracles will happen as we tread. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy.
New house in ECB. That was one day.
There's in a sky full of people, only someone to fly. Isn't that crazy? There's in a world full of people, only someone to fly. Isn't that crazy? In a heaven of people, there's only someone to fly. Isn't that crazy? 'Cause in a world full of people, there's only someone to fly. Isn't that crazy? Crazy, crazy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love.
It's not cold. Do you want your white one? Is that better? Oh. Like that? It's okay. Well, there's Puffin Island in the distance. I'm filming. Puffin Island in the distance. We were going to go around Puffin Island, but we decided to be cheeky and cut across the sands around this V6 buoy, as we are doing right now, because there's a bit of a shortcut across the sands and a bit of a deep water, and we've got lots of water under us at the state tide, so we're going to be a bit cheeky and see what happens. You might read about this in the papers tomorrow. Safely moored in Conway after the most horrendous trip over into the Conway estuary you've ever imagined. We were actually surfing the waves at one point. The wind went up to like 36 miles an hour and the waves were bigger than Conway Castle. So we finally got in, moored in. We've had a horrible night with bad weather, howling winds. So we had no sleep, and we just want to get in the car and drive home so we can catch up on some sleep in a massive king-size bed. Yeah.
I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today, life is good today. Well, a plane touched down just about 3 o'clock, and the city's still on my mind. Bikinis and palm trees danced in my head, I was still in the baggage line. Concrete cars, oh, they own prison bars like this life I'm living in. But the plane brought me farther, I'm surrounded by water, and I'm not going back again. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today, life is good today. Adios and via con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. And if it weren't for tequila and pretty senoritas, I'd have no reason to stay. Adios and via con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. Gonna lay in the hot sun and roll a big fat one and grab my guitar and play.
There she is, all packed up, ready for bed. Just gonna wait for the water taxi to arrive now. We've got about 40 minutes of sitting until he starts work, and then we're gonna go to shore and see if the car's been stolen. It's been on a street for about the last 3 days, 4 days, whatever. Ah, joys.
Just couldn't leave, and I bid adieu to my friends. 'Cause my bartender, she's from the islands. Her body's been kissed by the sun, and coconut replaces the smell of the bar, and I don't know if it's her or the rum. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today, life is good today. Adios and via con Dios, a long way from GA. Yes, and all the muchachas, they call me Big Papa when I throw pesos their way. Adios and via con Dios, a long way from GA. Someone do me a favor and pour me some Jaeger, and I'll grab my guitar and play. Adios and via con Dios, going home now to stay. The senoritas don't care when there's no dinero. Yeah, I got no money to stay. Adios and via con Dios, going home now to stay. Just gonna prop up by the lake and put my ass in a lawn chair, toes in the clay. Not a worry in a world of PBR on the way. Life is good today, life is good today.